Hi, it's Julian Mellor, Easy Swing Coach. I just found myself with a little bit of free time this morning, so I thought I'd come out and practice hitting some golf shots. When I practice, I like to shake the ball a little bit, left to right, right to left, low, high, hopefully some straight ones. But I just thought I'd capture this on camera for those people who are interested in watching me just hit a few shots. So I'm not going to hit loads, just a nice sample of different shots. So just going to play a normal shot first. I'm just going to play a little draw shot, so I'm going to aim a bit more to the right, nice and relaxed in my setup. Just releasing the club head properly. That's just had a lovely little draw on that one. Just play a little fade shot now. So I've now just aimed my body more to the left. Just going to hold the club face open a little through impact. And that one's just faded. Always remember, when you're playing a fade, you are going to lose a little bit of distance, so always worth clubbing up on this one. Just going to play a low shot now. So I'm just going to move the ball back in my stance a little bit, angle the shaft forward a little bit just to deal off the club. Yeah, nice and relaxed. That one's come out quite a bit lower. That will run nicely when it lands. Just going to play the ball a touch higher now, so I've got a big tree to go over, for instance. Just going to place the ball a touch further forward. Shaft now angling slightly backwards to increase the loft on this 7-iron. Everything else then feels the same, nice and relaxed. That one's come out quite a bit higher. Just play a shot out the divot now, so just not a, obviously golf is not a game of perfect. We are going to get bad lies, so just pop this in a divot. Ball fractionally further back in my stance than I would do normally. Again, really important now to keep relaxed so that your muscles are long and you can find the bottom of the golf ball a lot easier. If you tighten up on this shot, you're going to shorten the muscles, pulling the club away from the ground. Nice and easy. That one's come out an absolute peach. So I'm just going to put this one in the same divot as I've just hit that one out of. Great for practicing your ball striking skills. So nice and relaxed still. That one's come out lovely as well. Just going to play a normal shot. In fact, let's just do a quick change. Let's go to my hybrid. Absolutely love these clubs. Nice and easy. By the way, with the hybrid, I like to play just forward of centre because it's in between a fairway wood and an iron. I love my irons, just keep them nice and centred. Fairway wood's just slightly further forward of centre, so I'm going to play this a little bit forward of centre. Same setup, nice and comfortable. And off we go. Actually, left the club face open on that one, that was going to go a bit right. That's okay, it's still a nice day. That one's gone a lot better. I'll just draw one now, so I'm going to naturally aim a little bit further to the right so that it's easier to hit the inside of the golf ball. I'm going to release the club face through impact, so through here I'm just going to release it. I'm not going to hold on to it. So naturally turn to the right. And off she goes. Look at the little draw shape. play a little fade, so if the pin was front right and I want the ball to land softly, I'm just going to aim a bit left, so I'm hitting more of the outside of the ball. Just hold the club face open ever so slightly, and this would go a touch higher and drop a lot softer. And that would have done exactly what I wanted it to do. So just cutting this one in, let's say it's behind a bunker, it's just dropping in there. Just play a low one now. So I'm going to nudge the ball a bit further back in my stance, so slightly back of centre. Let's just show you from here. So I'm just going to play it more from this side rather than forward. Angle the shaft slightly ahead to de-loft the club, but again do everything else the same. Then nice and relaxed, simple turn. Come out nice and low. So if you imagine if you're trying to hit a long shot and you want it to go under a tree, but you still need the distance, just adopting that slightly different setup. Now if I want to hit a ball nice and high, I've got this at the front of a divot, but it's sat up beautifully, so you would need a very nice lie for this one. I've just put the ball a bit further forward in my stance. That sent it a considerable amount higher, so if I was going over any tall trees, that would have got over that one really nicely. What I would never attempt to do from here is try and hit a rescue club out of a divot. The basic rule of thumb is if you don't feel that you can get your club to the bottom of the golf ball with the club with a fairway wood or a rescue, don't attempt it, because if your ball is sitting down, you're probably going to top this one. So I'm just going to stick this in a divot. I'm going to play it out the middle of my stance, but the chances are, even though I'm very confident at hitting golf balls, the chances are this thing's going to be topped and it's going to go along the floor. But let's play it anyway, just for a bit of fun. So I've got it in the centre of my stance. Starting to get above my height, and it's rolled out, but it's a horrible golf shot. The swing didn't feel too bad, but the lie was not correct for this golf club. So the rescue club is not a miracle club. It's just a hybrid, really, is its proper name. You can't hit this club out of any lie unless you're very talented. But why make it difficult? Let's keep it as simple as possible. Just slightly forward of centre. I'm just going to play a normal shot again. Lovely. And what you might have noticed on these shots that I've just been hitting here is how I've maintained my balanced finish again. I know we keep harping on about this, but it's so important that when you're hitting your shots, just hold your finish. So I'll just video a couple from face on so you can see what's happening. Just going to hit a few from face on, so hopefully you can see how my turn is there, the weight shift, the rhythm, what we call the coordination. So remember, coordination is club and body moving in the same direction at the same time. So I don't want to lean back when I'm going, lean forward when I'm going back and lean back when I'm going forward. That's not really good coordination. Back and through, holding the balance finish, and then the flow of the golf swing. So I'll just hit a few more of these little 7-irons. Wonderful time just to come out, hit a few balls. Slightly warmer today, thank goodness. Just holding the balance finish. Remember, it's much more difficult to hold your finish if you're keeping your head down. That's really going to restrict the movement. So as soon as you hit the golf ball, off you go, nice and relaxed. Beautiful. I used to play quite a bit of tournament golf. I've won my fair share of tournaments, but I have to say that when I used to practice, it was life and death. And when I first learned the golf swing, I was very technical, all about getting in the right positions, as you see all these top class pros trying to do, but I have to say I have a lot more fun now when I practice. I don't get tied up in knots with too many technicalities. It's really taking away the things that are not beneficial to my golf swing. So tension's right up there. Definitely don't want to be tense, don't want to be keeping my head down. I really don't like the pain I used to get in my left knee caused by keeping my foot still, so just allowing my ankles to work nice and freely. I'm not trying to lift them, I'm just allowing them to move nice and free in both directions. Keeping those shoulders down, so again a big thing I used to always concentrate on was a nice high finish. Again, that's massive tension in the shoulders, don't want to go there anymore. Nice and easy. And off we go. So I've got my grip tension down to, probably down to 2 now. Used to be 9.5, used to be really tight. A lot of force in my golf swing, but not anymore. There's just no point, it's too painful. And it doesn't work, to be honest. And I desperately try now not to overthink things. You're on the practice ground, you might miss hit a few shots. That one wasn't a great shot that I just hit there. It doesn't really matter, does it? We're out here practicing, it's not life and death. This is a place to come and have fun, enjoy your golf swing, enjoy hitting some nice golf shots. If you're getting frustrated, go and do something different. Nice and easy. Holding that balance finish. See where my weight's all on my left side when I've hit the shot. So I'll just play a couple more shots. Just going to hit this one lower, so I've just dropped the ball back a little bit. Just angling the shaft of the club slightly forward to de-loft the golf club, just make a normal swing. And that one's come out a lot lower. Didn't put as much force in it. If I'm not putting as much speed in it, the ball doesn't spin so much, so therefore it doesn't climb as high. So take a little bit of speed out of the shot, and that will send it lower. Now I'll just play one. Let's go forward a little bit. Forward. I'm going to go higher, so I'll just place the ball forward. My shaft is slightly behind, which is increasing the loft. So if I wanted to go over something, now I've kind of set myself up to do that easier. I can't imagine there's too many trees high enough that ball wouldn't go over. What's great about that shot sometimes, if you've got a short pin, you can land it on and it's going to land nice and soft. Whereas sometimes if we hit the normal one, it might land and roll a little bit. So just a good one to practice. And I've stuck this in a horrible divot now, so I'll just play this one out the divot, and I think that'll do for today. Nice and relaxed. Remember, long muscles, not short muscles. Keep it nice and long. You'll find it a lot easier to hit the bottom of the ball. That one's come out an absolute peach. So I don't know if this is going to help or not, but I love hitting golf balls. Try and hit some golf balls every day if I can. Good to keep my hand in. And if you've got any questions, just drop me a message. You can easily find my info. It's at Julian Mellor Golf School. Happily answer any email enquiries, or if you've got any questions, just drop me a line. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.